Hey guys, it's your fellow Floridian Dana, and welcome to my Power of Makeup tutorial. And I'm sure some of you are wondering, what exactly is the Power of Makeup tutorial? It's a trend that's not exactly new. It's been done by a couple of Instagram people, Twitter, all over YouTube, trust me. But it's a thing where you do half of your face with the best makeup you can possibly do, and you do the other half of your face completely blank. And the purpose of this project is to show that whether you have makeup on or you don't, no matter how you dress yourself up, change your hair, that underneath you are still you, and that this makeup, this change, is just to represent who you feel you are and put yourself forward the best. I feel like a lot of times makeup gets this taboo of hiding yourself and trying to be something you're not, but really it's just the inside of you coming out with the help of a couple products. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, Dana, didn't you write your first paper about drag queens? And yes, that is true. And as much as I would love to do a Trixie Mattel tutorial, I didn't think that that would be very useful for you guys because I don't think you want to do drag queen makeup to go to class. So this is definitely a lot more accessible, and it's going to hit home with a lot more of us, because whether you're a man, a woman, whoever you are, we've all struggled on how to represent ourselves in a way that we feel is us. So this represents my papers in the way that in my first paper for the drag queens and the LGBTQ movement, they use makeup, performance, art, all of this to represent who they are and help to progress in a society where a lot of times things like that are not accepted. And then for the significance of cross-dressing throughout history, space, and time, it was all about how dressing up as something different, freeing yourself of who you are, actually brings out who you truly are on the inside and helps people see you for what you want to bring to the world. So that is my little spiel about that. Please enjoy this video, guys. I worked really hard on it and I had a lot of fun doing makeup on my friends. I'm gonna ask them questions after they do the makeup to see how they feel about it, how they feel they represent themselves. So let's get on with it.
I wear makeup almost every day because I like to and it makes me feel better. I don't feel like I have to, I just think it's fun to put on. No one has ever criticized me for wearing it, but I've seen other people criticized for how much they wear or how much they like contour and do all that. I feel more like myself when I'm in makeup because I feel more comfortable about how I look and everything, so I feel like I'm more myself than someone else. I think it's fine if anyone else wears makeup. I don't think it has to be just women or has to be just one race or anything. I think it's for everyone. If it makes you feel good, go ahead.
They don't, because I like being myself.
That's awesome.
Well, I think girls should wear makeup if it makes them happy, but if they have enough self-esteem to not wear makeup, I don't really care if they do or not. I really don't care because I know I'm great. I think it's just fun for now.
Because I hated my freckles, and no one made me.
Do you like your freckles now? Is it not a big deal anymore?
Yeah, it's not a big deal anymore. I think my makeup represents one of me, but I'm not always a glammed up person. I'm mostly a lazy human being. I judge people by their makeup all of the time, whether they have a line where their foundation meets their skin, or if their eyeshadow is just really weird colors. You judge a person by how they put on their makeup. So, I guess you never really notice that people are judging yours because no one outright comes and says, hey, your foundation does not match your skin tone. So, you don't really notice it when other people are judging your makeup.
Do you think that people should say something, or is it just be you kind of thing? It doesn't matter.
I think it doesn't really matter because if you feel like you look good yourself and you're willing to walk out the door with your makeup, even if it doesn't completely match your skin tone, what does it matter what other people think?
Beautiful.
When I'm wearing makeup, I feel confident, but I don't like putting on too much because then I feel self-conscious. It's not personally my style, and I think there's a fine line between looking beautiful and looking trashy. I think that depends. Some people wear makeup to get attention, but some people just wear it because they like the way they feel or the way they look. So no, I don't think wearing makeup is just to get attention.
I started wearing makeup at the age of 8
Why?
because when I was a kid, my mom always wore makeup, so I was jealous of her and I wanted to wear it. And it's just like my cousin now who's like tells me all the time that she wants to wear makeup. So when I was like 8 or 9, I started putting on mascara, and then it grew from there to like foundation, and now I like contour.
Did it have anything to do with like your confidence, or was it just because you like it?
I think at the time of my childhood, I just liked it. It wasn't for confidence. It was just because other people were doing it, I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it does, in a sense, because if you go on social media like Instagram, or even if you go on Facebook, etc., you see girls wearing loads and loads of makeup. But the thing is that it's come to a day and age where it's so common to see girls with makeup that seeing a girl without makeup is like a huge no-no. So like I feel terrible if I go out in public without makeup, and I feel like I'm a different human being and I look completely different than versus when a guy sees me without makeup versus when he sees me with makeup. So it's like, yeah. And it's really sad because a lot of people, like, they don't feel confident without the makeup on. But the thing is that you can also see makeup in the perception that it helps women, and it helps people in general because it's used as a tool to just boost their confidence, I guess. And they like it just because they like to do kind of like an art on their face and make themselves appear different or appear a certain way that they want to look. So it's both good and bad. Makeup's for everyone, definitely, because it is technically a costume, which all performers, both male and female, wear. It doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your age, really. Anyone can wear makeup. It's just dependent on whether or not you choose to wear it or not. So, yeah.
Hello again. As you can see, I've done this experiment on myself,
and I wanted to answer some questions, give some perspective like my friends did in their interviews. Some of the questions I asked my friends were like, why do you wear makeup? How do you feel? Is this you? Is it not you? Things of that sort. And I wanted to give my perspective on that because this is one of the main reasons I started this video. So, as you can probably see from this side of my face, I've been struggling with acne for a really long time. It started in middle school, of course, because you know what happens in middle school. And so I asked my mother if I could wear makeup, and she said yes. And I was wearing makeup to completely cover up my face and hide myself. I was jealous of the girls who didn't wear makeup. I got made fun of in middle school. Girls and guys can be harsh at that age, and trust me, they were not easy on me. So wearing makeup sometimes made me feel worse because I felt like I was hiding myself and that I shouldn't wear makeup, but then again I felt bad when I did it. It was just a whole very hormone enhanced situation. It didn't get better. I got into high school, but things started to change. I saw people on the internet giving great tips about makeup, championing the art of makeup. Sorry, my mirror just fell. And it just became an art. It changed the entire face of the makeup world. And people started complimenting me on my makeup, complimenting me on the way I looked with my makeup, my eyebrows, my lipstick. And I realized that I wasn't doing makeup to cover myself up anymore. I wasn't doing it to be someone else. I was being myself because I genuinely loved wearing makeup. And so now, whether I have makeup on or I don't, I'm confident because this side of me and this side of me, I know on the inside is still myself. And that applies to everyone. Doesn't matter if you're a girl, you're a boy, any spectrum in between. No matter what you do to yourself, it is still you, and it's just you portraying yourself the way you want to, and there is nothing wrong with that. I talked a lot about, with my friends in the interviews, how society views makeup, how we picture it, how we think of girls who wear too much makeup, not enough makeup. And their responses were amazing, but I want to clarify, no matter how you judge someone for the makeup, how they judge you, it doesn't matter because society doesn't decide if you wear makeup or not. Your friends don't. The people who compliment you or diss you for it don't. It is all on you, and if it makes you feel good, who cares what they say? I know this will hit home with a lot of girls, a lot of boys who are just trying to be themselves. Anything like that, it matters because you're a person and you deserve to be respected for the choices you make to represent yourself. That is my spiel for my interview. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Not personally my style, but
My bad. Yeah, restart.
All right.
I wear makeup almost.
Have you ever felt personally victimized by Regina George?
Nah. You heard it here first, folks.